Anyway, so I was accused. I had people come to me. I had the whole speedrun community Discord spamming me, calling me cheater, calling me horrible names, calling me all these things. And I went mad. I got crazy. I sent clown emojis. I went full toxic stan mode, right? I did it. I take fault for that. I did. I said mean things. I said Geosquare, go back to the circus. I said a lot of stuff. And it was not very nice. And that was when originally people were accusing me of it, and it was not good. My first thought when I was accused of cheating was, during the live stream run on Twitch, was, well, there's no shot. Like, obviously that's not something that would happen. So my initial thought isn't, well, let me investigate. But anyway, contrary to popular belief, I did investigate. I actually used a Java decompiler and decompiled every file on my computer that I could find, every mod. And the only reason for that was because someone mentioned, well, what if somebody like sabotaged you and added a mod on your computer? And I was like, oh, there's no shot, but I'll check. I did, and there was nothing. So obviously this is back in 20, why am I saying 20? This was 2020, but this was in December. This music's too dramatic. Anyway, I feel like I'm just gonna watch this video because it's a good summary. Let me pull this up because this is to answer questions and everything. Here we go. All right. I feel very unorganized. I don't like this. I don't like being unorganized. Here we go. There's this video. Don't send hate. I disliked it. Okay. I did. Okay. To be fair, I do dislike the video, just to say. But okay. I'm just gonna watch the video. I'm gonna watch the video. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna react to it. Don't send any hate, please. Don't. It'll make me look bad, and it's not good. Please don't. I'm watching the video. But we're just gonna watch it all the way through. Pause, react, respond, etc.
Earlier today, Dream finally admitted to cheating his 1.16 speedrun.
That is
in a nearly 3,000 word apology, claimed that it was all just an accident.
That is true.
He modded
that is
the
true.
Game, accidentally left those mods on during his speedruns, and
partially
heard
true.
This story before?
Partially true.
Yes, the story of Cotton, the hitless Hollow Knight player who accidentally used invincibility in his runs. Long story short, it's the same situation with Dream, but in this case, it's actually worse. Dream's apology begs us all to move on from the drama, and
That's phrased in a bad way, to be fair. That's phrased in a negative way. I mean, this drama's been for 11 months, almost. Come on now. Come on. I feel like that's a very reasonable thing to be like, let's just, there's been so much drama involving it. Let's move on.
Reality is that we have. It's been 6
you're right.
months.
Exactly.
So why is he in his bathtub at 4 a.m. bringing it up again? It's because earlier in the day, moderators rejected yet another run of his for cheating.
That is not true. That is very misinformative. So this run, you can even see on the screen right now what it says. It says rejected. Run has some questionable aspects and was performed by a known cheater. Okay. The mods yesterday confirmed in the Discord and said that that people shouldn't be saying that this run was rejected because it was confirmed as a cheated run. It wasn't confirmed as a cheated run. They removed it because it's a standard practice to remove any run that could potentially be cheated from somebody who had a run removed. And this happened around MCC time the other day. So this guy saying that is just misinformation because it's not true. The run was not removed because it was a cheated run. And this run, this run, and you watch my old runs, like this happened during a time when the category was unoptimized. This run is definitely the best run out of my runs before 1.16, but it's still, I completely lost my train of thought. What is wrong with me? Anyway, basically, that's incredibly misleading. It was not removed, and that I will admit that was part of the reason that I ended up making this guy. The only reason was I knew this was going to be brought up, and I thought, the main reason that I hadn't said anything about this for the last like 3 months, however long since I removed the response video, was because there was no big drama around it. Like people didn't like me because of it. People spammed me and hated on me because of it, and that's fine. Whatever, I can deal with that. But when this happened, I was like, all right. I mean, it's very it's being brought up again. So I was like, I'll take this opportunity. I can bring it up because it's already being brought up again. And I got a message from somebody. I won't name who they are, but I got a message from somebody. It was a very nice message, and it made me want to say what I said. And it was somebody who had said before, called me manipulative and called me things before that upset me. And they messaged me and they apologized and said that they should never have said that, and said that, I don't know, some things regarding it, and that, you know, they didn't believe in what they had said before. And, that made me feel more inclined than I had at the time. Anyway, so those are the reasons, but that is just a complete like misleading lie, essentially saying this was rejected for cheating. It wasn't, and the mods have said in the Discord that's not why it was. I'm sure that they think it could have been. I'm sure there's plenty of people that think it could have been, because, you know, how are you going to trust somebody that whether accidentally or not used like a mod in any speedrun, even though it was a speedrun on Twitch. You know, it wasn't something like with my YouTube speedrunning. So to me, it makes sense. And I said that in my paste bin. I said, yeah, that's cool. Like, that makes sense. And actually, as of yesterday, I myself removed all my runs. So no more drama regardless. But I personally, this run as well, I just deleted them off my profile. I don't care. I'm not going to submit any more runs. I don't care. I'm moving on. And if somebody doesn't want to move on, they don't want to move on, who the fuck cares? Anyway, I'm watching this now.
His 1.15 world record speedrun. Gotta say...
And I will say that my other 2 speedruns in 1.15 that you saw on my channel were not removed at all. And we're still up on the leaderboard when I removed them. And as far as I know, there was no, and the thing is, those runs are ridiculous. Like, there's no way those runs ever would have been removed. The first one, I chopped down wood for 10 minutes. How do you chop down trees for 10 minutes? And in a speed run that ends up being world record at the time. The reasoning is because it was basically only me and Illumina. I mean, there was other speedrunners, but it was like people that were actually trying to run 1.14 were me and Illumina. And so it wasn't optimized. People didn't know all the strategies. And so it was just like, I don't know, I won't say it's easy. It definitely wasn't easy. It took a lot of time, but you know, it was much easier now. It was much easier then than it is now.
Interesting timing for him to suddenly become apologetic about the situation.
I mean, I've been apologetic about the situation since like January. Again, that's very misleading. Like, I apologized to the mods in, I think, January, and I apologized to you know, other people in like January, and I did like interviews and stuff on YouTube since then multiple times. So saying that I randomly had a change of heart is not true whatsoever.
Let's talk about the apology. Dream
Okay,
starts
let's
off
do it.
by explaining how he hired a developer to write a mod for his patch 1.16 challenge videos. And
Yes.
Dream says it was for convenience.
No. So again, I feel like he's just like selectively highlighting things and reading them. So in this previous screenshot that we will go back to, we had just hired a developer to help with coding mods for videos. Now, this is coding mods plural. Now I'm talking about like actual mods. Like, I don't know, as an example, maybe Sapnap's video, mobs being giant, or Anfrost's video, mobs being tiny, or my video, mobs being like random sized, like, you know, so on. That's unrelated to a mod or a mod related to drop rates or anything. Those are mods. I'm saying mods in general. So a lot of people are misinterpreting that and saying, well, you hired somebody to make a hack mod. It's like, no, that doesn't. First of all, that's like the dumbest thing in history. Like, as if, I don't know, that is stupid. I think anybody would agree that is a dumb thing to say or to have done. Like, yes, I'm going to go and hire a mod and hire a mod developer. Be like, hey, can you code me cheats for this speedrun? That'd be the best idea ever. Anyway, but yeah, this is about coding mods, as in like coding mods for videos, like challenge videos, Minecraft butt videos, like coding mods where creepers are huge and other, you know, I don't know. I've done tons of videos where mods are needed, and usually we use plugins. Like, this is a mod, Minecraft, but it's pitch black. Like, how can we do that without a mod? You need a mod, not a plugin, and mods and plugins are different. And Minecraft, we can only see one chunk. Again, that's a mod. So modded Minecraft butt videos. Anyway.
Challenge videos. And Dream says it was for convenience.
So that's misleading, because that's not at all what happened. But
didn't want to waste so much time acquiring the ender pearls needed to beat the game.
So in our challenge videos, this is something that we said before on live streams about Enderman is since like, I don't even know how long. It's been basically since the beginning of time. Like since we started doing challenge videos, we've had a plugin that makes Enderman drop pearls more likely and Enderman spawn more likely because of how Minecraft works, and it sucks. And like in older versions of Minecraft, when you're just farming pearls, unless you're just doing like OP strategies where you tower up in the million blocks in the sky, pearls are very hard to obtain. And so for challenge videos where we're just playing for fun and we're trying to beat the game and we're not going to sit there in caves for a million hours hunting Endermen, we want to be like running around and being killed by epic whatever challenge we're doing. Obviously, that's how that makes sense. That's something that's not an unreasonable thing to say. But that's a plugin though. That's a plugin, not a mod, and that's very important. This is the part that people are misconstruing. That's a plugin, and it's a plugin that we've had for like since the beginning of my YouTube, essentially. Since like we started doing challenge videos. After the first few, we realized, holy cow, it takes 1,000,000 years to kill Enderman. This is ridiculous. This was the most boring part of the video. It's like an hour and a half in video recording time when it should be like 20 minutes, right? Anyway, so that's a plugin from a very long time ago.
So, in his own words, he used this mod in his challenge videos for the exact
Not a mod, a
same
plugin.
reason why someone would use it to cheat a speedrun.
I feel like it's like he just said something that's like, he just said like, water is water. Like, yes, obviously my videos, I beat the game in my videos. Obviously anything I would do in my videos is with the intention of making the video either more entertaining or better. And in that case, for challenge videos, it'd be making it so it's more likely that we beat the game. You might as well say I coded, I coded plugins in the past for videos like the black hole mod and made them in the way where it's possible. That way it's better to speedrun. Like, yes, that's nonsense, obviously. Water is water. Yes, I understand that. That statement is like a non-statement.
To save time, Dream claims that this mod was used accidentally in his speedruns.
No.
And it follows
that is just false.
that
That's
he
just
also
false.
never noticed that this mod was being used.
Okay. So I'm gonna this is like the sentiment that most people have and are saying, like, yes, if that was the case, that sounds absolutely ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense. And that's not at all what I said, nor is that the case. That doesn't make any sense. Yes, if I had a mod coded that I knew I had a mod that upped ender pearl rates and blaze rod drops, why would I not think, oh, I have a mod that ups enderman rates and blaze rod drops, and go and check it? That doesn't make any sense. Obviously, that would be the most ridiculous thing ever. I'd be like such an idiot to say that. And like, why would I say that? I feel like you have to be an idiot to misinterpret those words and think, oh, this guy is he thinks we're gonna fall for this bull crap of him saying that he knew we had this mod, but he didn't think that was what happened when he was presented with math. Like, no, that's ridiculous. That's not like, I feel like you have to I feel like I write things assuming that you have critical thinking and can, at least understand English, but I guess not. Anyway, in this case, it's what I explained in the document that everybody that has made a video on this clickbaiting Dream said he cheated has chosen to either intentionally or unintentionally miss out, is that I've never ever in any of my videos used a mod that increased pearl rates or increased blaze rod rates. And as a developer, plugins and mods are completely different. If you tried to use a plugin as a mod, they don't work. You can't have a plugin that would work as a mod ever. They don't work in a similar way whatsoever. So a plugin that increases pearl rates that we've had since the beginning of time is not similar at all to a mod that increases pearl rates that I had no idea existed. So that's the first thing. Secondly, it's an iteration of a mod. So in this case, just to explain more thoroughly, because the pastebin, I guess, isn't completely thorough. This is the timeline of events. Here, I'll open Paint. I'll open Paint. Let me draw a timeline of events. All right. Here, I'll draw a timeline. Okay, that's pretty small. Let's up this. Still zoom in. Okay, here we go. Here's the timeline, okay? So we'll say, we'll just draw a line. Okay, I can't draw lines apparently. Whatever, a line. Okay, so this is the beginning. Okay, this is the beginning of time. Okay, I can't write with this. Whatever. BT. This is the beginning of time. Okay, this is literally the beginning of time. We'll mark this. This is the beginning of time, and this is 1.16 coming out. Okay. 1.16, whatever. Okay, that looks like a B. I don't care. Okay, I'm not an artist. Never claimed to be one. I don't even know why I said artist when I'm writing, but whatever. I'm not writing in paint. I'm not focusing on that. So this is 1.16 coming out. Okay. Now from the beginning of time to 1.16 coming out, we had a plugin for challenge videos that increases pearl rates. All right. It goes all the way from the beginning of time, 1.16. So from here to here, it's completely normalized, right? Now, around, let's say like here or something, I started paying a developer to make mods for my YouTube channel because I don't know how to code mods. I only know how to code plugins. And that's something I've said openly since the beginning, way before any of this. I said in YouTube videos, I said in Q&As, I said everywhere since the beginning of time, circled, that I don't know how to code mods. I know how to code plugins. And so I hired a developer to make my videos cooler. So I'm able to do things like, let's say, Minecraft, but it's pitch black, or Minecraft, but we can only see one chunk, or other things that require a mod that would not be possible with the plugin. Anyway, so that's around this time. That's when this developer is hired, right? And they're working on vague things, right? They're working on things for Sapnap, for Antfrost, for me. They're just coding plugins for me and the Dream Team because that's what I'm paying them to do. Anyway, after this point, which is when they're hired and they're working on coding mods, I asked them, can they make a mod to improve our videos? And at no point in time in history did I ever say to make a mod that upped pearl rates or upped blazer rates or anything. I said make a mod that improves our videos. Now, I'll show you the difference. So in this case, I'll show you here. It's like this is the mod that ended up. This is like the mod now, but I'll show you this right now. I'm on no mod. Let me go ahead and close out Paint. So right now I'm on no mod. You see my F3 menu? It's like big and bulky. You see all this stuff? There's like a million things. It's annoying. It's like hectic. Whatever. If I go to the Nether, let me go ahead and get Obsidian. Go to the Nether. Oh, I'll just set block. Squiggle, Nether, portal, Detective Dream. Yes, I'm in Detective Dreams. I'm on Fabric Loader, but I have no mod. Anyway, so you see all these particles. You see all this, all these particles, all this stuff, things that that